Hi everyone, this is Julia from JustOneMoreCard.com, and today I am a guest designer for Create a Smile Stamps, a German stamp company, and I'm very proud that I get the opportunity to play with this new stamp set that has just been released in July 2015, and I'm going to use all these 4 cute critters. I'm going to be using marshmallow card chop cardstock. That's very difficult. It's a nice thick cardstock, and it has a little bit of tooth, which will be great when I'm going to use my Prismacolor pencils on it. First of all, I'm going to be using this mini Polaroid die by Mama Elephant, and I'm going to die cut it 4 times. And after I die cut it, I was like, hey, this looks neat. You can see I'm trying to preserve cardstock here. And I was like, this is so straight and so awesome. I should probably use that for something else. So once I had finally refocused on my project, I grabbed my archival black ink. I didn't know if I was going to be using some blending solution, and I knew that the archival ink doesn't bleed when you use blending solution with the Prismacolor pencils. I didn't end up using any, but better safe than sorry. So I stamped out all my 4 critters here. And now I'm trying to decide which colors to use. And back then I still had this Prismacolor blending booklet that I made myself. And now I've switched to other types of swatches, but back then I had this one. And I'm trying to pick out the correct colors. I will be using Spectrum Noir colored pencils on this card and Prismacolor pencils. Now, I took a class, or I'm still taking a class, by KIT CLOWDER. The link is in the video description below, as are all the products that I'm using. And there's some, if you never have had a class about colored pencils or are not sure how to use them properly, I can really recommend the courses by KIT CLOWDER. I learned so much. There are like 2 major takeaways from me. The first was you have to work in layers and you have to use a soft hand. As you can see, like the soft hand here, my first layer of color is so soft you can barely see it at all. And you build up the color. You don't go in and immediately apply a lot of pressure. Don't do this because this won't work. With colored pencils, work in layers and use a light hand. Now when working in layers, you can see that here as well. I am going over each color. So even if I'm putting down the darkest one first here, the next color that I'm grabbing, I'm going to go over this area here. You can see that. So I'm slowly building up the intensity of the colors and the coverage of the color. And that is actually the miracle that is coloring with colored pencils. It took me a while to master. I'm making it sound easy, but I have to admit it took me a while to figure out. And you need some patience for that. So I will be speeding up the process for you now, so you won't have to watch me in real time, otherwise you'll just click away. Please don't do that. And I will see you again once we're done with the coloring. Alright, here's the fox, and as you can see I have reinforced the eyes and the mouth with a black marker, and now I'm going to do the background. I'm going to speed this up again. Alrighty, now that my coloring is done, I forgot to refocus my camera, so I'm sorry. It's not your eyes, it's actually blurry. So sorry for that. I'm just using a piece of regular white cardstock here that's a little bit smaller than the frame. I covered it in with glue, and now I'm just putting the frame on it and then fitting the picture into the frame. And that's it, it's all the magic. It looks like a real mess from the back, but you know what? Nobody's ever going to see that, so I don't care. Then I'm putting some foam tape on the back of the little pictures and I'm eyeballing it, and to my, like, nobody is as surprised as me that I got this straight. It is straight on the card and I did not use a ruler. I must be growing up or becoming more professional. I don't know. This would have never worked a year ago, but it's straight. Woohoo! Then I thought I was done. I was like, oh, I need a sentiment. So I'm stamping out the sentiment on a speech bubble I die cut with the same Mama Elephant die set. And then using 2 layers of foam tape. You can see, it looks like a mess, but you know what? Nobody's going to know except you and me. So here, it looks just perfect. The pictures are straight. The critters are really happy and colorful and everything. And here are some close-ups of the cards so you can hopefully enjoy it more. I want to thank you for stopping by and for watching. If you liked the video, please leave me a thumbs up or a nice comment. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you again soon with some more projects for Create a Smile. See you. Bye.